This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. I am Rajni Jain on behalf of agricultureinformation.com. I'd like to welcome you all to this online meeting. Please take a moment to review the guidelines for this online meeting posted in the chat window. I now request the moderator, Mr. Lakshmipati, to introduce the speaker and start the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rajini. Good evening, everyone. I am Lakshmipati. I will be moderating this meeting. Agricultureinformation.com likes to welcome to this meeting Dr. Satendra Kumar, the scientist in fisheries at Jawaharlal Nehru Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. Dr. Satendra Kumar will be speaking on the topic Integrated Fish Farming System Models for Viable Rural Livelihoods. I now request the speaker to begin.
Good evening,
Dr.
you all.
You can start and your camera also you can go. You can switch it on. You are not on camera now.
Yeah, my camera is now on.
Give us a few moments to see whether you are visible. No, we are yet to see him. See you, sorry. No, we are nowadays not able to see you.
So now you will be able to see, maybe because of some network problem taking time.
Okay, then
Sir,
please
my
go
voice
ahead.
is clear?
Your voice is clear.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening to you
Please
all.
go ahead. Okay.
I'm very thankful to agricultureinformation.com for providing me opportunity to deliver my lecture on this topic. Today I'm going to present on integrated fish farming system models for viable rural livelihood. And you may be aware that today now it is getting very much means, everybody is thinking about organic farming and integrated fish farming because this is the only sustainable for the rural livelihood.
Yes, Dr. Satendra Kumar.
Yes, sir. You may be aware. Yes, sir. Please. Pardon.
Yeah. Okay. Please go ahead.
Dr. Satendra, you can off your camera if there is net issue. You can off the camera so that the audio will be clear.
Yeah. Thank you. You may be aware that before the COVID period, if we are talking about, our economic growth was very rapid compared to our agricultural growth, and production of food grain is likely to 134.7 billion tons in the year 2017-18 to about 2.8% below the last crop or last year kharif crop. So, one hand, if you are looking towards the resources, our land, water, every resource is going to declining for the agriculture or other food producing industries. So we have to go for some options like integrated fish farming. In 2016, the Indian population was 1,324 million, and it is projected that by the 2030, our population will increase 1,370 million. and by the 2015, our population will be 1,600 million. So this is rapidly increasing, and we have to search for the measures how to mitigate the required food grains, which will be increased by the 2050. In current scenario, uh, yes, in current scenario, country indicates that the area under the cultivation may further dwindle, and more than 20% of the current cultivable area will be converted into the non-agricultural purposes by 2030. And the operational farm holding in India is declining, and over 85 million out of the 105 million holding of size below than 1 hectare, due to the ever increasing population and declining per capita availability of the land in the country. Practically, there is no scope for horizontal expansion of the land for agriculture. Only vertical expansion is possible, and it is only possible by the integrated farming system, by the integrated farming system measures, requiring lesser space and time, and ensure reasonable returns to the farm families. Integrated fish farming, therefore, assumes greater importance for sound management of farm resources to enhance the farm productivity and reduce the environmental degradation, improve the quality of life of the poor farmers, and maintain their livelihood sustainable. Major concern with the integrated farming, why we are going for integrated farming, is the overuse of fertilizer, and day by day increasing the rate of fertilizer, cost of fertilizer is increasing, maybe because of fuel and other reasons, but it is continuously increasing. Recently, today I got one newspaper cutting. Shows that IIT Kharagpur studies as the fertilizer application in Bengal agriculture is more than the required, and which is major cause of health hazard in that area. Even the chemicals, fertilizers, and insecticide and pesticides we are using, these are uh, uh, we are eating food, but we are taking some uh, what unwanted things, because overdoses of fertilizer or insecticide and pesticide, they are giving adverse effect on our health, our food. Nitrate and nitrites both are responsible for hemoglobin disorders. Mercury, lead, and cadmium, this causes disturbances in the kidneys, lungs, livers, cancer. Ammonium nitrate, the fertilizer, if you are using in excess, it causes eye, skin, nose, throat, and lung irritations. Potassium chloride interfaces with the nerve impulses, affects the virtually all body functions, can cause gastric and stomach pain, uh, and other disorders. On the other hand, cadmium also causing bronchitis and many many other pulmonary diseases and renal failures. So, on the other hand, we have too much projections. We have produced too much food for our increasing population, and projection is that we have to enhance the our production. Enhancement in farm levels with the interventions. First, natural resource management. we have to increase the natural resource management practices to increase the production by 50%. On the other hand, Niti Aayog concentrating on input management so that we can use minimum input and get maximum benefits, maximum production. Varietal changes, 50% enhancement we have to carry out. Health management of the aquatic plants and integrated fish farming, integrated farming system, we have to increase 30%. So enhancement is mostly Niti Aayog focuses on integrated farming system, that is 30%. Compared to others, it is the highest. On the other hand, our farming communities in the rural areas, and they have a small holdings of lands, a small and marginal farmer population, that is 90%, and they are producing 75%. So and household income composition, that is 30% from the farm, that is 1/3 of their total composition. And mechanization is and precise farming is very attenuated at their level, that is only 30%. Second, integrated fish farming. One can help measure because we are talking about doubling pharmacy, and our major population of farmers are marginal and small farmers, and which cannot afford the increasing cost of fertilizers and other inputs. On the other hand, fertilizer, insecticide, and pesticides are always not used in the prescribed manner. Their overdoses are practiced because of lack of knowledge and awareness. So, small farmers can easily adapt the integrated farming system, and it can enable the farmers to increase their productivity, production, and economic benefits. So, a small holder and marginal farmers, that is 87%, and they're holding only 49% of the land and produce 68%. Now, what is the integrated farming system? Why we are going for integrated farming system? It is the system in which there is nothing is waste. There is no waste, as it is defined by the FAO. If we are talking about paddy or rice, we are producing rice for the grains, not for fodder. Fodder is the waste. If it is there, it creates problems or cause pollution. But this waste can be utilized for the animals as a feed. On the other hand, we are farming cattle for the milk, not for cow dung. So cow dung is waste if it is not properly utilized. And the basic concept of integrated farming system is there is no waste. Waste is the only misplaced resource which can become a valuable material for another product. Integrated fish farming system or integrated farming system having two branches. One is livestock fish system. Second is agriculture, aquaculture based system. And in the livestock fish system, first is one-to-one system integration approach. Means fish with duck cum fish culture, poultry cum fish culture, cattle cum fish culture. That may be one-to-one approach. In multiple system approach, if we are going for a rice, paddy, poultry, and fish culture, like that, where we are taking multiple components. On the other hand, agriculture system, agriculture, agri-aquaculture based system, we are mostly using one-to-one single system approach. But today I am going to talk about the multiple approach in agri-aqua based systems. Type of integration, as I was talking about, associating the agriculture component. Main focus is there are basic two integrated components. One is agri aqua based, second is livestock based. So agri aqua based, we are going for paddy cum fish culture, horticulture cum fish culture, mushroom cum fish culture, rabbit cum fish, sericulture cum fish culture, vermicompost cum fish culture, and system where aquaculture is the major component, where other agriculture practices taken as minor component. On the other hand, livestock uh, fish system is cattle cum fish culture, pig cum fish farming, goat cum fish farming, sheep cum fish farming, poultry cum fish farming, duck cum fish farming, rabbit cum fish farming, in one-to-one sequential approach with the objective of the increasing farm productivity. The main objective of integrated farming is increasing farm productivity and maximizing the synergistic effect, synergizing between these components. If synergistic effect in integrated farming system means if you are calculating in general way, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But in synergistic effect, 1 plus 1 is maybe the 3, maybe 2, or maybe 5. Means many-fold increasing we are productivity or reducing the cost of production. Second selected, I am not going to talk much about the traditional system, this cattle fish or pig fish or this agri. I'm not going to talk about one-to-one approach. I'm going for multiple approach in both cases, agri aquaculture based system and livestock fish based aquaculture system, because these are old practices. So recent approaches, I am going to talk about some selected integrated farming system models, in which one is integrated floating cage aqua geoponic system. This system is developed 5 years back in Bangladesh, and another is integrated farming system model for waterlogged sodic soils. And third is field-based water chestnut cultivation with innovative concurrent cropping and crop rotation. And fourth is integrated rice fish poultry farming system. And fifth one is integrated rice fish vegetable farming system. First is integrated floating cage aqua geoponic system, ICFAS. In this, aqua stands for pond water, geo stands for mud or soil, where we are going where where we are going to going to transplant the plants or vegetable plants. Ponics stands for cultivation. That is aqua geoponics. Aquageoponics is a new version of traditional aquaponic, where soil used as a medium instead of conventional media, such as hydroton or pebbles and sponges, what we are using in aquaponics. In this approach, in this we can extend the growing capability of rural communities where land and water are unavailable. Means landless farmers, landless people, we can help them. If they have pond or they have community pond, they can go for the integrated floating cage aquageoponic system. This farming technique uses water from aquaculture to grow crops or vegetables, where it purifies water for the fish in the cage or pond. In return, the waste produced by the farmed fish supply nutrient for the vegetables. Sorry. Advantages of this system is that this is sustainable and cheap, and very deeper ponds are not required. This system is also suitable for lesser deeper ponds, and homestead pond or our village pond can also be utilized for this one. And pond even we can use for seasonal ponds which are inundated during the monsoon season. The science behind the aquageoponics is that decomposing the fish food and waste produce the ammonia. Hence, whatever the waste we are giving, that is turning into ammonia, NH4, and these are mineralized by nitrosomonas bacteria, which convert the ammonia into nitrates, NO2. Then nitrobacter species bacteria convert nitrites into nitrates. Then it is available for the plants. Plant uses the nitrate as growth nutrient or fertilizer. This is aquaponics, and aquageoponics is based on this only. In aquaponics, we are using water as a medium, but here also we are giving some soils. This is the paper published by Mohammad Mahfouzul Haq from Bangladesh on integrated floating cage aquageoponics system. It is an innovative approach in fish and vegetable production for shaded ponds in the Bangladesh. In lower photographs, you are able to see this is similar to the cage culture system, but only the upper part is different. Above the water surface, we are cultivating vegetables. That is the additional benefit. And below, the system is as like cage culture system, where we are farming the fishes. This is the integrated floating cage aquageoponics system, where this experiment was carried out in Bangladesh. That is Satendra. And water salinity is almost near about fresh water, and oxygen is lesser than the required. Generally, we prefer 5 ppm oxygen. Here they have reported 3 to 3.15. pH is also normal. And nitrate and nitrate. And another system I am talking about, that is another system that is talking about that is developed in India for waterlogged sodic soil. Most of them, most of you are maybe aware about the why sodic waterlogged soils get sodic, because the continuous water logging create the increase the sodicity of the soil, and that is not beneficial for the cultivation. So this technique was developed by Central Soil Salinity Research Institute, Karnal, and also their Lucknow center is also working in the same model. And in this way, they are converting the sodic soil in river command areas into the pond-like water body-like structure, and on the top sides they are using for cultivation like vegetables or crops, the fodder crops also. So sodicity of soil is decreasing. The sodic that is high sodic water with certain amendments, chemical and organic, they are using for productive utilization of aquaculture. And besides higher income, the family meets the nutritional requirement in house production of quality nutrient-rich products such as pulses, milk, different types of vegetables, fruits, and fish. Due to interventions made in the farming system practice, the family gets additional employment besides eco-friendly environment and cooking fuels from the branches of tree. On the top photograph, we are able to see the before intervention. After intervention, we are able to see the water channels has been created, and top soils have been used for cultivation of vegetables and mustard, pigeon pea, and total irrigated area under the Sarda Sahaya Canal, that is in Lucknow, nearby Lucknow in UP, is 1.34 million hectare, and about 0.2 million hectare of the sodic soil are waterlogged and devoid of the cultivation. This area is spreading over 14 districts in UP. The problem is so acute in both sides of the canal due to the seepage of water. These are the success stories, how they are getting income throughout the year. They are the water productivity and the land productivity in different systems. Third system is water chestnut cultivation with innovative concurrent cropping and crop rotation. In this system, farmer is uh, this story is published in Farm Innovator, published by the Atari Zone 9, and in this first is the field in which farmer is cultivating paddy earlier in Kharif season, and second is fish seed nursery rearing pond. In first one, farmer is cultivating water chestnut in Kharif season. After that, in Rabi season, they having sufficient water, so they are using the means after water chestnut, they are using that field, paddy field, for paddy. In Kharif season, they are practicing water chestnut. and the advantage is that after the water chestnut cultivation, they are using minimal fertilizer because complete organic rich soil get organically rich enough for the cultivation. So they they don't have to apply the fertilizer. On the other hand, on the other fish nursery pond, they are using Kharif season for nursery fingerling production, and Rabi season they are using the same nursery pond for the paddy and water chestnut seedling. The seedling they are growing in the center where the water depth is high. A bit high means it is 1 feet depth only. On the pond or dikes of the paddy field and pond, they are growing pigeon pea. You are able to see the water chestnut they are cultivating at the water chestnut seedling they are raising in Rabi season, and paddy in Rabi, so that Kharif they can use the water chestnut for the transplanting of water chestnut into the paddy fields. Generally, paddy fields are not used for the water chestnut, but we find that paddy field means water chestnut production is higher in paddy field like condition, because they don't need the plant does not have to cross the water column 5 feet depth of the pond. It is only 2 feet. 1 feet is means easily they can come to the surface. So this is the photograph. First photograph we are able to see the seedling I raised in the nursery pond, and similarly nursery pond having paddy crop. Then seedling they are transferred in the kharif in the paddy fields, and paddy field they are getting water chestnut, and water chestnut they are cultivating that is improved variety, that is lal gulra. So this is larger in size compared to traditional one. After that, farmer is there is no need to plow the paddy field. It's just using patta or wooden plank to submerge or press the remains of the water chestnut in the mud with the patta before transplanting the paddy. The crop of paddy before harvesting, you are able to see in the 6 photographs, and farmer is observing its pigeon pea on the pond dike in the 7th photograph. Fingerling also produced during the kharif, and these are the activity and their cost benefit ratio of the farmer. Farmer is getting BCR ratio more than 2 in all the components or activity he is carrying out. Another is integrated rice, fish, poultry farming system. This system is developed by Annamalai University, and it has demonstrated in 12 villages of Tamil Nadu state, and it is one of the successful technique and very remunerative, because family are getting too much benefit from this. The intervention include the transplanted rice of 2 meter square area, 20 poultry birds kept in the cages of size 1.8 meter, into 1.2 meter into 1 meter height, and 100 fingerlings are stocked in the paddy fields of 200 meter square, or trenches of 2 meter square area has been created, and fishes are stocked, that is rohu, mrgal, katla, common carp. Result indicated that there is net return increase, and there is increase in net return per household by 30,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees per hectare per year for two and three crops respectively. Poultry manure addition was used for manuring of the paddy fields or rice and increase the productivity. On the other hand, it suppresses the pest problems. So this is one of the beneficial technique for the rural livelihood, and these are the photographs, and we are able to see the poultry drops are directly coming into the paddy fields, and these are the trenches are made side by side for the fishes. And this is the conventional rice fish farming system. We are able to see in the right photograph, bottom side. Second is integrated rice fish vegetable model. This model was practiced or developed by Assam Agriculture University, Roha. Integrated rice fish farming model followed by the vegetable crops, utilizing the residual moisture and nutrient added by activities of fishes. A unit area of 2,800 meter square was put under this system. Major emphasis was on replacing the existing low yielding rice varieties with the high yielding varieties, that is Ranjit, Jitesh, Jalasri. These varieties are getting popular in Assam. Trenches were made on side of the rice field with a depth of 0.6 meter and 0.6 meter width to accommodate the fishes species rohu, mrgal, common carp, and silver carp. After harvesting rice, vegetables, French bean, chili, and nol khol were cultivated in the field. These are the photographs we are able to see paddy fields and vegetables. And this created livelihood and income generation for rural people. Net income benefit per household per annum from this intervention was rupees 29,000 per annum. And the rice production increased from the 2.97 ton per hectare to the 4.6 ton per hectare. Besides, beneficiary farmers got an average of 41 kg fish and 1.7 ton vegetables from 2,800 meter square rice field. And another integrated farming system is integration of makhana with fish and shingara, that is water chestnut. This system was developed by ICR complex for Eastern region Patna. and technology was demonstrated in an area of 50 hectares with 96 beneficiaries in Darbhanga district of Bihar. And this technique generated livelihood that is the total net profit 7,90,636 with employment generation of 904.37 man days per year. We sold an additional net income of rupees 4,65,677 with an employment generation of 890 man days per year. Water chestnut generated an additional net income of rupees 25,000 with an employment generation of 335 man days per year. These are the photographs in upper left photograph. We are able to see the fish, and top right side, that is makhana. The after makhana is seen in the bottom photograph. My presentation is over. If anybody has any question, may ask.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Satendra Kumar, for an excellent presentation. I now request the participants to ask their questions. We'll also be posting the speaker's contact details in the chat window. Now over to the participants. Now, participants, any questions, please? The first person to ask questions. Please put on your mics. Any questions? Mr. Jayaraman, you have any question, please? What about Ms. Kush Kumari? Mr. Palash Chandra Konai? Okay, no questions. Let me see if there are any questions posted in the chat window, please. Okay, no questions on the chat window. Maybe the presentation has been so detailed, and maybe the speaker has not missed any point. Anyway, now I think that is all we have for now. We are now complete. We have now. It's time to thank Dr. Satendra Kumar on behalf of Agriculture Information for taking his time to speak with us. I now request the organizer of the meeting, Ms. Rajini Jain, to please close the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lakshmipati. I like to thank the speaker, Mr. Satendra Kumar, for taking the time to talk with us. I also like to thank all the participants for their time. The meeting will now be closed. And I'm just adding the contact information now in just 2 seconds.
Yes, participants, kindly note down the speaker's contact details that has now been added in the chat window. You can kindly note it down.
Okay, I'll close the meeting now.
Thank you.